And Lieutenant Colonel Randall Johnson, the Lord Lieutenant of Murray. Also here tonight, Mr. James Baxter from Fafnir's, the chairman of the Gordon and Ina Baxter Foundation, the Tattoo's partner in helping young musicians in the area. Michael Urquhart and Mrs. Urquhart of Gordon and MacPhail, who produced that fine Highland military tattoo whiskey. Mr. Jerry Jones, the general manager of Norwald's Inverness operation. And Mr. Hector Monroe of Fowles, the chief of the Clan Monroe, members of his family. And we wish all of our distinguished guests of honour tonight a very warm welcome. Now I should add, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a couple of special guests in the audience tonight. That's Stephanie Hogarth and her fiancé Chris Thompson from London. They're going to be married up here next year, and they're taking in this tattoo while they are looking over good sites for their wedding. They're here with Chris's parents, Nick and Patsy Thompson from Kincraig. So I think we wish them all every success for their wedding here in a year's time. Please give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Now tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be celebrating Highland culture and the transformation of the once rebellious Highland clans into some of the most feared warriors in the British Army. We'll highlight traditional and modern music, and we'll be encouraging young musicians through our joint musician education project with our partner, the Gordon and Ina Baxter Foundation. There are many people that Tattoo would like to thank for their help and assistance this evening. In particular, we're delighted to welcome the generous help of our sponsors: Highland Council, Highlands and Islands Enterprise, Homecoming Highlands, Inverness Common Good Fund, Murray Council, Event Scotland, Ardesier Award, Cali Timber and Building Supplies, Eden Court Theatre, Gordon and MacPhail, Loch Ness Cruises, Jacobite Cruises, Norgord, Platform PR, R&R Urquhart Solicitors in Forest, the Robertson Group, David and Ann Sutherland of Inverness Home Farms, and our partners, Piping Hot Forest, Northern Meeting Piping Trust, the Highlanders Museum, Historic Scotland, and our media partner, Scottish Provincial Press. And the Ministry of Defence and the Armed Services in Scotland have given us tremendous help with bands, pipers, and drummers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Highland Military Tattoo!
Instantly characteristic of the Highlands than the sound of the great Highland bagpipes. And our massed pipes and drums greet you with a brand new tune composed by Pipe Major Robert Watt for this very tattoo. The tune is Major General Superman Rose. Welcome. creeks along the Banffshire coast, we're glad to welcome to Fort George pipers and drummers from the Black Watch and the Highlanders, the 3rd and 4th Battalion of the Royal Regiment of Scotland. Also, RAF Lossiemouth, 2622 Squadron Royal Auxiliary Air Force, Forres, Gordonston School, 1 Highlanders Army Cadet Force and City of Inverness Youth. And they continue under Drum Major Alan Campbell with an old orders tune, Tirry Loose.
to give you an idea of how good our pipers and drummers are here tonight in the World Pipe Band Championships, out of the more than 100 bands competing in Grade 4, 2622 Squadron of the Royal Auxiliary Air Force came first, and the Black Watch came fifth.